All right, hello everyone. It is Monday and I'm in these streets. So I am in my van and which I really love. I need to take me a little break. So I have my van set up to where I can take a break. And I was talking to someone earlier and I just wanted to share this. When I was in Tampa, I started my herbalist business back up in Tampa in 2017. So at that time, I used to use jugs, not unlike this one, different company. But at that time, what I would do is I have protocols, right? So I'm a certified herbalist, da 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 da. So I would make an herbal protocol for a person. So I would go and I would buy the water, and actually make up the tea for my clients, and I would deliver the tea to my clients. That's how I started that part of my business in Tampa. And it was a service that I did. I used to say doctors used to make house calls, and so I used to consider that making house calls. And I would give them the tea in a jug, not unlike this, and actually have my protocol. I used to handwrite my protocol out and on a 3 by 5 card, index card, and handwrite the protocol for them. And then I would have them keep up with things, information for me, so that when I would go back the next week, we would get new things. Like, for instance, at that time, this was, of course, before the pandemic, so I was specializing in my blood pressure tea. So I was making a tea for blood pressure. So, of course, they would have to have their blood pressure and everything, and so that I can see where they were. And at that time, I wasn't done with school. I not, I literally was doing the herbal stuff. I wasn't Dr. Freisen at that point. I was just still a holistic health practitioner. And so I was keeping all this data, keeping all this information. And that worked well. And it worked well because the clients that I had, one, they were mainly Hispanic, and they had been accustomed to wherever they lived prior to actually having herbal remedies. So it worked out really well. Um, so here I am, fast forward, this is 2026, and people are asking me, if you can you just make it up? Can you just make it up? Because I fast forward after I became Dr. Freisen, and I was, like, had clients and different things sending stuff out, and I moved several times. It's like, I'm not bringing things, I'll ship it to you, whatever. But I said, you know, uh, this is a lot. But people now are saying, and they have been for the last year, can you ship this to us? Can you make it up? Is it made up? Can I just get it already made up? So I was speaking with my son, and I'm not physically in Tallahassee right now, but I'm basically in Tallahassee right now, um, near Tallahassee. And I said, you know what I could do? I could go back to making up my 16-ounce containers of teas, because I used that container. I still have a whole big old thing of those. And I used that for my herbal lemonade that I was selling you guys in, 2022, 2023. Those containers that I had for that. I think it was 2022, where I was able to ship that to you. And I can sell that and ship it to you. I used to ship those out at where you had to buy four at a time just because of the cost of shipping. But for those of you who are in the Tallahassee area, you can pick that up for me, right? I do have a courier service that I use in Tallahassee, and I think they charge like $5 to deliver. You can do that as well. But you can do that. You can order, for those of you in Tallahassee, and actually have someone bring it to your house, because the person yesterday wanted me to bring the things to their house, and I ain't bringing nothing to nobody's house, right? Let's be clear. For those of you online who have ordered from me in the past and you're like, can I just get you to make this up? I would do this. I can make it up and you can freeze it. So I can send it to you and you can freeze it. And what I will do is I will offer any other teas that I have available. I can make them into lemonade or just into the tea. And what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to contact me and tell me what you want, right? Because I'm not putting this on my website. I'm not going through that. You're going to tell me what you want. I'm going to tell you the address. And then I'm going to let you know how much it's going to cost tea and shipping. That's what we'll do. So now, when you need a tea, we don't have to go through this back and forth. I'll make that available. I have a gallon, not this one. It's in a different form. It's a way to ship it in the gallon. If you're willing to pay for me to send you the gallon, I will make that available because it seems clear that you guys want these teas made up. And I will do that for you. But you have to contact me because I'm not going to set it back up on my website until I see that enough of you want for this to be standard operating procedures. At that point, I'll make it to where you can get it and then I'll look at some other options. But right now, since it's just the one-offs, this is how it would be. For those of you who doing my detox, you need a gallon. So, all right, that's the post.